Welcome to Airy Tech, your go-to destination for the latest tech reviews, guides, and product recommendations.
The Gen 3 available in full-size TKL and TKL wireless. As far as everything that's being carried over from the previous generation, we're still using a smart OLED display with dedicated media controls, a Series 500 aluminum top plate, per key RGB illumination, height adjustable legs, and they come with rapid trigger and GG integration. Now the TLDR for improvements are that the keyboard now uses our OmniPoint 3.0 hypermagnetic switches with adjustable actuation from 0.1 to 4.0 millimeters. We also have enthusiast level upgrades with triple layer sound dampening foam, improved per key switch lubrication and tune stabilizers, and through the GG software, you now have access to protection mode and quick set. And the last thing to mention for the full-size Gen 3, we've upgraded the keycaps from ABS to double shot PBT, and we've also added a detachable USB-C cable. Moving on, out of the box, you have your keyboard, wrist rest, a USB-C cable and keycap puller, and if you have the wireless version, you'll also have the wireless dongle and USB-C adapter. Over to the right, you have your OLED display where you can adjust your illumination brightness. You can also record and delete macros, adjust your actuation, load and save your configs, and adjust your display settings. As far as your software upgrades, each version of the keyboard will support QuickSet and GG. This is a first in our field and will be exclusive to SteelSeries products. Now you might be asking, what is QuickSet? The short and sweet is that it will allow gamers to have presets tailored to the games that they play. Your keyboard will automatically adjust actuation, rapid trigger, the protection mode, and any other settings once your game is booted up. You'll even have the option to go in and further edit those presets. On top of QuickSet, we're also introducing protection mode, which is another SteelSeries exclusive. This dynamically lowers the sensitivity levels of selected keys to help you reduce fat fingering any keys and blowing your in-game tacticals or alts by accident. For example, enabling protection mode on your Q, 2, 3, and E will lower their actuation by 2 for a brief amount of time while you start to press the W key. So if your W key is set at 0.1 millimeters, your protected keys will then be at 2.1 millimeters, allowing you to keep your ultimate intact even if you slightly brush up against a protected key by accident.
I don't care about my rest, I'm asleep when I'm connects, I'm in my scene.
Esports players have been depending on ProX keyboards for tournament-ready reliability and performance for years, so it's a big moment for us here to be unboxing the latest evolution in that design, the ProX TKL. With all the advantages of lightspeed wireless connectivity, plus deep customization and a Tenkeyless design, it's engineered to win. It also looks great in either white, black, or pink. We've got the black model here with us today, so let's pop it out of the box and dive into the new features. As always, you just need to pull the tab to get into the box and slide out what's inside. We'll talk about all the other contents in a second, but first let's focus on the main event, this gorgeous keyboard itself. It's got a Tenkeyless layout, so it's nice and compact. That's great if you're playing in an environment without tons of desk space, or if you play with your keyboard at an angle. And even though it's a more compact board, you can see here that it's still really feature-rich, with media controls, volume roller, and a game mode control that disables keys you don't want to be registered while you play, like the Windows key. And of course, you can get really granular about the RGB scheme you want with this board by creating a lighting scheme in your profile in G-Hub. You can also customize the feel of your ProX TKL too by selecting from a choice of 3 mechanical switches. Tactile keys give you that subtle, low noise feedback bump on each keystroke. Clicky keys give you a more defined feedback on each stroke like the name suggests. And linear switches are for players who prefer that smooth keystroke without a tactile bump. The black boards have a choice between brown tactile, blue clicky, and red linear keys. The next thing to mention about this keyboard is lightspeed wireless connectivity. That brings a lot of advantages to the ProX TKL. The most obvious is a nice, clean, cable-free aesthetic. Lightspeed's 2-to-1 connectivity means both your supported lightspeed wireless mouse and keyboard can share a connection. You don't need to keep track of 2 separate USB receivers or cables. It's all on this one. And of course, you also get tournament-tested, super-fast wireless performance with up to 50 hours battery life. But the ProX TKL gives you a choice of 3 connections in total. In addition to lightspeed wireless, you've also got Bluetooth or a wired USB connection to choose from, so you can always keep playing in any environment. Let's take a closer look at the construction of the keys themselves. Each key is built using a dual-shot PBT process, so the inner and outer layers are 2 different pieces, and that means that the characters are super clear and sharp, so your RGB really pops when these keys are being backlit. The board also has an ANSI layout, so you can customize your keycaps. Also supplied with the ProX TKL keyboard is this carry case. I really like the look and feel of this. Whenever you need to transport your PC gaming setup, tournaments, LAN party, whatever, you've got this smart and solid case to keep it safe and pristine in transit. So, that's our first look at the ProX TKL keyboard. A compact but feature-filled design that meets the highest demands of the pros in a tournament setting and looks on point while doing it. Check the link in the description for more info on it. But is it prettiest in pink? Or do you prefer the stealthy black or pristine white versions? Let us know down in the comments below. If you've got plans to add the ProX TKL to your personal setup, drop this video a thumbs up and subscribe to us for more.
If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel.